Hello guys. Welcome back with another investigating video. As we all know, almost every time CPM gets an update it becomes more laggy. But that's not our point on this video. In this video I'll try to find what makes CPM lags at the first place and how the devs can optimize it. Okay, that's enough, we have so much investigating to do. Well, as we all know, CPM has so many moving objects like the donut on the restaurant, the fan on the police station, and others. But none of them makes the game lag because it's just like the car wheels, they spin and spin and spin. But there's one moving object that looks innocent but it's totally not. The race's finish line. Yeah, that's right, those giant blue half rings make the game lag a lot. Well, let's make it clear, not the blue circle what is laggy, it's the fire placed on them. You can just see how laggy the game gets when I get camera close to the fire. Also, these things are placed in almost every place, so could they be the reason? Of course not, the game only lag when the camera is close to the fire. I'm talking about why the game lag on average playing like when cruising around. No one will get the camera close to the fire and start complaining about lag. Most people would say that the game's lags because there's so many assets in one area. Which is true, but there's some areas with low number of assets but lags a lot. There's some places with more assets but less laggy, like this area. So it all comes to the textures. There's so many places in CPM that has high quality textures that are not even necessary to have. So there should be texture settings. For low-end phone users, they can make it low, and for high-end, they can do whatever they want. But anyway, let's get back to the assets, we are not done yet. Well, if you've been wondering why the off-road area is so laggy, it's because how crazy the assets are placed in one place. Just look how much rocks are in the area. Also, don't forget the tires at the edge of the road. You can find these everywhere here in the off-road. The reason why they lag the game so much is because they're not three sets of tires in one asset. Each one tire in the set is an asset itself, just look when I knock them over. Each tire has its own collision box. This is clearly why the off-road area is so laggy. The devs should do something about this. Have you wondered why the game gets so laggy when you enter the desert? It's because there's something I love called a semi-mistake. Okay, let's get into it already. When you get into the desert, the game lags so much because of the render distance. Yeah, when you enter the desert the game rises the render distance to the max and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, you can see I have it low, but still I can see almost the entire desert. This applies on some areas near the desert, on the mountains too. But if your phone can handle the max render distance, it's not a problem for you. Also, looks like the devs did that on purpose. Because they wanted to make the rocks of the canyon visible from the normal desert, because this started happening in the same update when the canyon was added. Well, I call it a semi-mistake because we are not sure if it's a mistake or they did it on purpose. Anyway, if you are wondering why the desert is laggy, that's 75% the reason why. I will uncover the 25% soon in this video. Okay. The new residential area is one of the most optimized areas in the game. You can see how my FPS isn't dropping much. After they added this place, it has been clear why the game lags. Because this area misses something that lags the game so much, and it's everywhere. Okay, I'll drive for a few seconds and let's see if you can notice something off. Did you see it? Okay, I'll tell you, in this new area there's not even a single parked car. Yeah, that's right, not a single one. The only place where you can find a parked car here is on the gas station on the area entry. So now it's very clear those parked cars are everywhere and on every place that is so laggy. They are 70% overall why the game is laggy, also they are 25% the reason why the desert lags. Here's what the devs can do to optimize the game. Also remember, I'm not a developer, so I don't know if it's easy to do or not, but these are just suggestions. They can decrease the number of the parked cars because after we got the new NPC cars it's no longer necessary to have so many parked cars. Or they should at least replace them with the new NPC cars models because those models are more optimized. Also they can decrease the number of tires on the off-road and make each set of tires on one asset. And when someone knocks them over they can split, but they will no longer have a collision box and disappears after a few seconds. And about the desert one, if it's a mistake, they should fix it. And if it's not, they should make it optional. There's so many other things that makes game laggy. Like the damage system, unnecessary objects, etc. If you are also wondering why the online is laggy too, it's because all those things I mentioned is happening plus the number of players. But again, I'm not a dev, so I don't know if fixing those stuff is possible or not. Maybe they tried, but couldn't. Also I know that the devs are working hard on the game. Making 3D highly detailed and very optimized car models is hard after all. Also let's not forget that they only take 3 months for each update, which is good for a small team. I don't know why people call them lazy. All I'm trying to say is that the devs should work on optimization more than adding cars and new environments. Wait, this video is supposed to be about investigating. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Let me know if you agree with me or not. Also comment down below your thoughts about this. And if there's anything I forgot, let me know. Okay, bye.